Hi. So I read an interesting post from False Patents talking about Google's one secret restrictive Android license agreements with Samsung and HTC. So basically, there's a thing called Mobile Application Distribution Agreement in Google, MADA in short. So Samsung and HTC have signed this agreements with Google. MADA basically is a tool for Google to gain control of the accessibility of their commercial software like Google Maps and Gmail, etc. When a smartphone manufacturer wants to use Android as its operating system, they get to choose. They get two choices when it comes to how they would want to ship their product, and as well as the software Android. Either they get all those Google commercialized software, or they don't. None of them. This is actually a very clever ways of Google to ensure the full visibility of their apps inside the Android, which creates a really strong ecosystem within Android. So this perfect separation between closed source software with the open source Android is how, um, at least in the article, how Google control the market, even though they still leave room for competition. I, as a software developer, I would see this as kind of not a great thing because um, I still would, well, all in all, Google doesn't really restrict any competition, even by the fact that the um, the smartphone is shipped with all the Google's commercial software, but they make it as a default choice for the users. Um, this doesn't really restrict any kind of competition from the apps that are created by other software developers. But this is definitely something that is that is really clever about Google creating a lock-in situation in the market. Um, yeah, I think it's kind of hard to judge this situation where it's good or bad because they don't really they don't really limit anything from you know as a developer to create any great application, but it's just that the user doesn't um the smartphone doesn't ship with that. Um, but that's the kind of the advantage that Google's taking because they made the Android. Um, this is definitely interesting to topic to discuss about. Um, Let me know what you think if you have any idea about this um, interesting question problem. I wouldn't say problem or questions, but it's like a really